Unpopular opinion, eating high volume foods and eating those big Tiffany plates with all of these vegetables on it just to shuttle in a little bit of cottage cheese and maybe a sausage, it's not really the flex that you think it is. People love those plates because it gets them to feel full without actually taking in a lot of calories. And they're like, look at all the food that I can eat without gaining weight. But here's the thing, you can be chewing all day long and still be undernourished. You can fill your plate to the brim and still be in fight or flight. You can be eating super clean and you can be undernourished, you can be underfueled, and you can be stressed out. Now, I have no doubt that some people eating these feel like they're satisfying. They're getting some fat and protein with the cottage cheese. Some people are using like a sausage or something to give them a little bit more protein. But we're still talking about increasing the amount of water-based foods like a lot of celery and cucumber. We're trying to fill our stomach with less nutrient-dense foods than you could get in like a 4-ounce ribeye. The fact of the matter is, fat is not the enemy and calories are not the problem. And I kind of feel like these Tiffany plates are here because we're used to associating more food with comfort, but actually less food with discipline, right? So we're trying to combine those two things by eating a whole lot of volume of foods that are lower calorie, and we're missing the entire point that we want to be actually fueled. It's literally okay if more nourishment takes up less space on your plate. It takes a little bit of time to get used to it. It did for me when I first started eating a carnivore and animal-based type of diet, but you get really good at understanding and listening to your body's cues and not feeling like you need to sit over your meal for a longer period of time, chewing and chewing and chewing. The benefit of how you feel after that meal, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour after that meal, is so worth having less on your plate, but more nourishment in that amount of food. If you feel weird eating a high calorie, low volume food or meal, here's your reminder. You're just conditioned to associate fullness with safety and calories with guilt. If your goals are body recomposition and energy and strength and hormonal balance, it's time to stop feeding that brain noise and start fueling your body well. I encourage you to try. I encourage you to start eating foods that are smaller in volume but higher in nutrient density, and start paying attention to how your energy, how your hunger, how your cravings, how your mood, how your sleep, all indicators of how well your hormonal balance is going and how your metabolic health is. Start focusing on those things rather than trying to find all of these foods to trick your body into eating enough and feeling safe. Just give it safety through the nutrients that you eat.